Alright. Hello, everybody. Today, I'm going to talk about Floor 2 and all the changes that it made to Floor 1. Alright, let's just get into Floor 2. So, Floor 2 has been something that the entire community has been waiting for years. And it is so good. There are minecarts and three new entities that I'll get into. Well, let's just start with the reasons why I love Floor 2. So, Floor 2, just for starters, looks beautiful. It is top of the line. These graphics are insane. And most of these creative ideas about jumping in these minecarts and one thing you might see Floor 1 lacking is of action. Yeah, you get action from the first two Seek chases and a bit of action at the end of Floor 1, but not really that much. Floor 2 has a lot. First of all, the first Seek chase is completely insane. First of all, you could jump across gaps, which is just insane. And if that isn't crazy enough for you and not enough action, you can freaking jump in a minecart and do this whole chase scene, which is really cool. And you had to find guiding light. Whenever I first was there, I had no idea what to do. But now I know uh it's pretty easy now. But back then I had no idea. I was just like, "Oh, where do I go?" And I was just baffled because of how cool it was. And once you uh make it past Seek Chase, you are greeted with Grumble. Now, I'm not gonna get too deep into Grumble yet, but let's just know he's the one of the most powerful entities in all of Doors. So let's talk about the entities. The first up is Giggle. This annoying little bastard loves to stay on the ceiling and wait until you go under him so he can go on your face. You can actually get 3 badges from this character. Actually, no, 4 badges. The first badge is getting him off of your face. The second badge is getting him off of another friend's face. And the third one is hitting the Giggle with a glow stick. And the fourth one is crucifying him. My favorite to do is hitting him with that damn glow stick. That is so fun to do. And the second entity, or I guess you could say entities, is the glue bats. These things behave just like flies and bats. They are designed as they are designed as flies, but they really act like bats, hating all light that you should see. So you better, if you have a lighter or a flashlight, you better take it away, or else they're gonna um attack you. And I also love crucifying these guys. Yes, it's kind of hard to do, but like once you do it, it just feels so satisfying. And the third entity, or I guess you could say entities as well, is Grumble. Grumble, Door 50 in Floor 2 got a massive buff. They made it so that you had to find these anchors and put in the codes, and that doesn't sound that hard with just run Grumble, because a Grumble is basically a bigger version of Giggle, and it likes to roam the halls, and when it finds you, it will hurt you. It doesn't kill you automatically, or hurt you, but get you down, and the second hit, it will kill you. So it takes 2 hits until you die from these guys. Now, it sound just easy, but just one. But there's like 3 or 4 grumbles. And you do not want to come in contact with the queen grumble. This queen grumble can go super fast, and that's basically the only thing. But in the lore, this grumble is way, way, way more important. But we'll get into that later. And about the action, there at door 200, it's crazy. First of all, there's a really heart wrenching seek chase because Unlike floor 1, where it appears at like 70, it appears at 195. 195. 5 doors away. But it is heart wrenching. Like, it gets my heart pumpkin. And then, after the Seek Chase, it's this big boss fight. And it is just intense, bro. Where you had to do parkour and hit these valves to drain the Seek water. It is crazy. And eventually, when you do that, it will just go down the drain, and you get a badge called Down the Drain. And you basically beat it, unless you disconnect, which would really suck. And it's basically everything about floor 2. Now let's get into the changes of floor 1. Alright, so getting into the changes of floor 1. Floor 1, whenever you get to door 50, there will be a clock there just waiting for you. And that will distract Figure and make him break the clock. So yeah, it'll make him like angry for a second. And I like using the clocks because, well, it makes Figure go on a rampage for like 10 seconds. I've actually died to a clock before, and it was not fun. And going in other changes, Dupe has now an arm, and whenever you crucify him, you could go into his room and just see all this thing. Like, it's really cool. Just check it out for yourself. And also, you could also crucify him in Greenhouse, which is really cool, by the way. Just, yeah. So, this isn't really a change to floor 1, but Screech has new animations. Yeah. In Are they that much different? Not really. I mean, like, that's one of the more lame changes. And Halt, his room, like his hallway, looks way better than just a regular hallway. It's like a restaurant kind of. That's just really cool. Like 10 out of 10 for the design. Like Jeff's shop does not close anymore. Whenever a rush comes, he used to close the shop. Like you would see it would be down and you would see the close sign. But now it just is no longer closed. And I like that because, like, let's say you're going far into the run and then rush comes, then you get enough gold for something that you want, so you can buy it from Jeff's shop. I really like that. And the courtyard has got a entirely new look, and you can even find the shears and put it in some place. By the way, if you don't know, the shears were something that the community hyped up ever since the Hotel Plus update got added. Because of this video by Fink Noodles basically saying that he found the shears in some, like, uh, under the map, kind of. And by the way, really great video. I'll link it in the description. That was a really well made video. And yeah, ever since people heard that the shears were getting added to floor 2, people went crazy and making like all these speculations and saying all that. So yeah, it's nice to see them here. You could also find them in floor 2, but it's very rare. Well, not very rare, but like you're able to get stuff like that are rare from those shears. And as I said, you could go down in some place and get. There's a bunch of gold there. Like you could find 100 gold in each and every single drawer, and you can even find a crucifix there, which is nice. Also, the infirmary. This is a change that I don't really like that much. The infirmary got changed instead of this like old like hospital. It's now this like new thing. And like it looks I'll show footage on screen. You'll just know what I'm talking about. It just looks so new and I don't really like that change because the entire reason for that infirmary was because of like this old hospital that like treated their patients and like not really weird in weird ways. I don't know. So and this kind of kills the vibe of it. So yeah, but one thing that I do very like about the new infirmary, it's almost guaranteed that you get a crucifix in each chest. Literally almost every single time that I was there, I find a crucifix in those chests. Yeah. And speaking of the courtyard, they changed greenhouse. Now, greenhouse is not. I'm pretty sure that was just this design choice, but it just feels easier now. Greenhouse used to be like scary. It's so dark, you don't know if Rush is coming, and also Screech and Eyes, you have to worry about all three of them. But I feel like with the new design, they lit it up, so it just feels way more easier. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels easier. I don't think they nerfed it, but it just feels easier. Speaking of nerfing, they nerfed Ambush, so he doesn't come a lot. The max he can come now is like 3 times in a row, and then you're good. But something that isn't nerfed is Figure. He was buffed, and you know how he was buffed? By making his AI worse. Yeah, if you don't know, in the April Fools of 2024, they made his AI really, really crappy, and everybody hated it. And I think they wanted to make it harder, but the way they made it harder was his AI being stupid, especially in Door 100. He doesn't come anywhere in Door 50 and Door 100. That means in Door 100, he's able to just randomly walk into rooms, like those rooms with those electrical things. Yeah, he can just randomly walk in there with you making no noise. He can even go in that little safe room that you have there. Yeah, you know that one where you can unlock with a lockpick, so you can kind of like almost cheese the beginning. Well, not really cheese, but like make it so that he can't attack you in the beginning. And it is so. Yeah, I do not like the new AI, but I guess something had to be buffed. And so yeah, that is everything in the Floor 2 update that at least I know of. Comment something that I got wrong, which I probably got a lot wrong. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. There's a new Dread entity. It's not really new. It was added in like the gosh, what was it? The hunt event? Like in the back door. But there's no badge. And now there's a badge for it, and there's also a badge for crucifying him, so yeah. But anyways, that's it for floor 2 and floor 1. That's everything that got changed. Please comment anything that I got wrong. I probably missed a lot of things, and I probably got a lot of things wrong. So please comment that. And yeah. Bye, guys.